Thank you. While those hotels are struggling to find workers, so many businesses are still suffering from the devastating impacts of lockdowns.
It's been a really tough time for the industry. It's been for a while. We've done everything we can to get ready.
Small businesses in California and what they've done, it's unthinkable, and to me, it's a humanitarian crisis.
Right. We're just trying to make a dollar here, and it's very difficult. I know I can speak for all of these other restaurants also. We're done.
But don't tell that to the LA Times, which claims lockdowns didn't harm the economy at all. Look at that headline right there. Here to react, Fox News contributor and media opinion columnist for The Hill, Joe Concha. Joe, good morning.
Happy Thursday, Steve. How we doing?
We're doing okay, although it's pretty clear the LA Times is in la-la land. We just heard from those small business people that the lockdowns strangled them, and yet this writer is trying to say no harm to the economy.
Yeah, and look, this is an opinion piece. It's not a news story, and opinions are like, I can't say that. It's like derrieres, right? Everybody has one. Okay. We'll put it that way. But in this case, this is one of the stupidest things I have ever read because it ignores hard data and numbers. Let's look at the numbers, shall we? In California, where the LA Times is located, the unemployment rate is currently at 8.3%. Let's compare that to a state that's basically been opened for the last year in Florida under Governor Ron DeSantis. Right. Where the unemployment rate is 4.7%. So you're talking about a big shift there. Overall, Steve, 8 million jobs have been lost since the pandemic began. We haven't gotten those back yet. So to say that COVID lockdowns have actually not hurt the economy, particularly in California, where a third of the restaurants there had been closed or 2/3 of restaurant workers lost their jobs at one point, it is a profoundly stupid argument to make.
No kidding. And I'm sure every one of those small business owners that we spoke to and have spoken to would agree with you. Joe, meanwhile, I don't know if you saw, but the President of the United States was at the graduation for the Coast Guard cadets yesterday. And after Joe Biden delivered the exact same line that Ronald Reagan delivered to the exact same audience about 30 years earlier. But as you're about to see, we're going to put the sound bites back to back. As you can see, one person did it and got a big laugh, and the other person was shocked at the reception. Here they are, Presidents Reagan and Biden.
My Coast Guard aides have been excellent. One of them taught me that, and I quote, "The Coast Guard is that hard nucleus about which the Navy forms in time of war."
I can only assume that you will enjoy educating your family about how the Coast Guard is, quote, "the hard nucleus around the Navy forms in times of war." You're a really dull class. I mean, come on, man.
Okay, Reagan was a television performer and a movie star.
Yeah.
It's all about the presentation. It's all about the delivery. And I guess, how would you grade the two?
Interesting. Reagan made that speech in 1988. That was the same year that Joe Biden ran for president and had to drop out because he plagiarized. So just a little aside there. Quickly, yeah, Reagan A, Biden D- in that case. But Biden, you don't think of great sense of humor when it comes to the 46th president. There's the same guy who said, quote, "You can't go to a 7-Eleven or Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent, and I'm not joking." One said of Barack Obama, quote, "You've got the first sort of mainstream African-American who is articulate and bright and clean." Picture a Republican saying that and actually surviving, win valuable prizes. Steve.
Well, you know, and after Joe Biden kind of botched the delivery, then he attacked the audience. He said, "You're a really dull class."
Yeah, memories of Jeb Bush and Please Clap, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Concha, please.